Now, because of the level of desperation, people then become easier to deceive. But Jesus is saying, even as those things are happening, because it's towards the end, and one of the characteristics of the last days is that evil will prevail. Evil will prevail. But take heed. Take heed that no one deceives you. It doesn't matter how desperate you get. And no wonder we have so many people today who are believing in absolute nonsense. Buying oil and salt. Here there was a pastor who had a meeting that had 60,000 people here in this country. And you know what the byline is? Nyota yako, as in, who is holding your star? Nani ameshika nyota yako? So in my head I'm wondering, what do you mean about stars? Sasa tumetoka kwa Mungu, tumerudi astronomy. Now we are looking at stars. And the multitudes, they can't see. They are blind to this reality. They are blind to this lie. And so Jesus is saying, take heed that no one deceives you. Take heed that no one. And now the ministry is moving from ministry to industry because it's about shillings and cents. It's no longer about holiness because of the level of desperation. And Jesus talked about it and he says, in the last days these things will happen. Then many false prophets will rise up and deceive many. That's the sad part. That many false prophets will rise up and many will be deceived. What is the opposite of many? Few. So it means that very few people will not be deceived. So the question for me to you this morning is, are you part of those who will be deceived, or are you the part of the few who will not be deceived? If there is anyone here deceived that our deliverance will come from government, cursed, in fact the Bible says this, cursed is a man who puts his hope on the hand of man. God is our only hope. And our title for the sermon today is God, because God is all we have. Brothers and sisters, focus your energy, your anger and everything on God, because God is our only hope. Mungu peke yake ndio anaweza.